Wish me luck, Bruiser. This is my first class as a serious law student.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things Legally Blonde gets right and wrong about being a lawyer.
I go here.
You go where?
Harvard. Law school.
You got into Harvard Law?
I'll show you how valuable Elle Woods can be.
And that's why you should vote for me, Elle Woods, future lawyer for the class of 2004.
For this list, we'll be looking at what makes this movie feel so authentic and real, as well as those aspects where the writers may have taken some artistic liberties with the actual field of law. What did we miss? Let us know in the comments. And as always, beware of spoilers ahead. Number 10, proper graduation attire. Wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elle Woods.
For a fashionista obsessed with what she wears, it seems pretty odd that Elle would miss the mark with her graduation outfit. But that's precisely what she and her fellow graduating students do when they sport flat mortarboards instead of the doctoral gowns and tams that are traditional for graduate students. Maybe Elle didn't like what the tam did to her hair, or maybe she objected to the relaxed fit of the traditional gown. But either way, for a school as steeped in tradition as Harvard, the mishap comes off as too glaring to let slide. Besides, mortarboards are so last season.
Congratulations, class of 2004. We did it!
Number 9, it's a man's world. Right.
Oh, it's gonna be so exciting. Now don't be scared. Everyone will love you.
Although trends are changing, historically speaking, Harvard Law is a bastion of maleness. And that point is made quite clear by the way Elle is perceived when she starts law school.
You got into Harvard Law?
From the doubters like her professors and her semi-misinformed parents, to the way she sticks out like a sore thumb in her pink get-ups, it's clear early on that Elle doesn't blend in.
Whoever said orange was the new pink was seriously disturbed.
Of course, beneath the lip gloss and hairspray, Elle is as befitting of a law degree as any. But still, the movie makes a pretty good case for her being a fish out of water when she first gets to Harvard. Professor Callahan's inappropriate advances on her late in the film only highlight the male chauvinism.
Are you hitting on me?
You're a beautiful girl.
Number 8, Brooke can't share her alibi. Wrong.
Brooke, I believe you, but a jury is gonna want an alibi.
Well, I can't give you that. And if you put me on the stand, I'll lie.
A big plot point of the movie is Brooke's unwillingness to state her alibi for fear of what it will do to her professional image.
It could save you.
No, that's just it. It would ruin me.
How?
And we get it. Admitting to undergoing liposuction as a fitness coach is kind of like taking steroids as a professional athlete. But here's the thing, Brooke could have told her own lawyers her alibi without the news necessarily being made public in the courtroom. There is such a thing as confidentiality, and who knows, maybe that crucial piece of missing information could have helped her team fashion a better overall defense, pun intended.
This is a murder trial, not some scandal. At the sorority house, I want the alibi.
I can't give it to you. But I can tell you she is innocent.
Number 7, legal elitism exists. Right. Part of the appeal of Harvard Law is its exclusivity.
You're not smart enough, sweetie.
Wait, am I on glue, or did we not get into the same law school, Warner?
And the movie does a great job of showing not just how revered the institution is to students and faculty, but also how stuffy and elitist some of the club's members can be.
Elle, if I'm gonna be a senator, well, I need to marry a Jackie, not a Marilyn.
From Warner's dumping Elle for not quite being Harvard material, to Vivian's refusal to let Elle join the study group, it's clear that there's some pretty nasty snobbery that takes place within those time-honored walls.
Our group is full.
In fairness, there's a good portion of the student body who aren't stuck-up snobs. They just have smaller roles in the movie. Number 6, there are no exams in law school. Wrong.
Law school?
It's a perfectly respectable place, Daddy.
One of the most stressful parts of being a first-year law student are the grueling first semester exams. But in Legally Blonde, there isn't a single test that takes place. Now, it's pretty understandable that students sitting in a bland hall for 6 hours doesn't make for the most visually compelling viewing material, but nevertheless, for such a notorious part of law school, it seems like an oversight to not even garner mention.
I believe you've just won your case.
After all, the students are routinely shown in study groups, but they seem like little more than an opportunity to show Elle's ostracism from the rest of the class.
Hey, maybe there's like a sorority you could join instead,
Number 5, the perfect application video. Wrong.
Hi, my name name is Elle Woods, and for my admissions essay, I'm gonna tell all of you at Harvard why I'm gonna make an amazing lawyer.
We can't talk about this movie without mentioning the application video that ultimately gets Elle Woods accepted to Harvard. Now, we're all for creative application videos, but showing your Ivy League material by appearing in a hot tub clad in a pink bikini just seems a little off. Elle has a 4.0 GPA from UCLA, is president of her sorority, and had near-perfect LSAT scores, but even still, this video just seems like it would be more of a hindrance than a help to her application.
And that's why you should vote for me, Elle Woods, future lawyer for the class of 2004.
Then again, Harvard was looking for some diversity among its student body, and no doubt the video separated Elle from the pack.
Welcome to Harvard.
Number 4. Near-perfect LSAT scores. Wrong. Speaking of near-perfect LSAT scores, the standard exam that all prospective law students take is generally assumed to correlate with a student's aptitude.
143.
The best possible score you can get is 180, while the lowest is 120. The fact that Elle goes from a 143 practice exam up to a 179 final, 1 point off of perfection, is exceedingly rare and unrealistic.
179!
Still, we admire the film's point that people can improve themselves, and that the seemingly impossible is achievable through hard work and a winning attitude. And hey, at least it justifies how she eventually got in.
Wish me luck, Bruiser. This is my first class as a serious law student.
Number 3. Internships are the real deal. Right. One of the ways the film depicts Elle's growth as a law student is when she gets the nod for Professor Callahan's highly sought-after internship.
Me!
These internships really are an important facet of law school, and they can get pretty competitive, understandably. Now, it's probably not the case that a first-year law student would get an internship like this, as that's likely saved for third-year students. But Elle and the other students are justified in their excitement over being chosen.
Oh my god! I can't believe it, Warner! We got it!
It's too bad that Elle was forced to later question whether she was only picked because Callahan's a perv.
I'm a man who knows what he wants.
And I'm a law student who just realized her professor is a pathetic asshole.
Number 2. Dramatic reveals always happen in court. Wrong.
And how long have you been sleeping with Mrs. Wyndham?
3 months.
And your boyfriend's name is?
Chuck. Right.
This one goes for just about every movie depicting a courtroom scene, and it needs to be said. Dramatic reveals just don't happen that way in court. For one thing, lawyers are privy to all information before a case goes before the judge, so these last-minute bombshell reveals are practically impossible.
I didn't mean to shoot him. I thought it was you walking through the door.
We know it makes for great drama, and who doesn't love the classic I object moment in movies? But let's finally put this one to rest. Things just don't happen that way in the real world.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The intern questioning the witness. Wrong.
Ms. Woods, you may begin your questioning.
A newbie intern would basically never get to question the witness on the stand. Let's face it, a first-year intern, which is already somewhat unrealistic, would be a glorified secretary, or maybe a junior case analyst at best. And we get it, Elle needed her hero's moment. And what better way than to have her crack the case all on her own?
Miss Wyndham, did you hear a shot fired?
No, I was in the shower.
Okay.
Still, giving her the tall task of questioning a witness in a murder case would be like making the cadet lead detective on, well, a murder case.
Elle, how did you know that Chetney was lying?
Because she's brilliant, of course.
The rules of hair care are simple and finite.
So while we appreciate the film depicting Elle's transition from plucky student to bona fide lawyer, it's unlikely to say the least. It's still very iconic, though.
I've waited so long to hear you say that. But if I'm going to be a partner in a law firm by the time I'm 30, I need a boyfriend who's not such a complete bonehead.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.